NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets, and it's coming up next.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A good one here in the AFC East, so glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, for years, this division was dominated by the Patriots, winning 16 of a possible 17 years. For the last 4, it's belonged to Buffalo under Sean McDermott. Now, though, this seems like it's anyone's division.
No question. I mean, you mentioned the Patriots. Obviously, they have one of the greatest traditions of winning in the history of the NFL. New coach, new era. We'll see how that unfolds. You mentioned Buffalo. But I think if I'm a New York Jets fan with Aaron Rodgers back under center healthy, and what Mike McDaniel is building down in Miami, you said it. This is really a division that over the years was a one-horse race, and now I think all 4 of these teams entering the season think this division goes through them.
On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Whenever he comes in the game, you know exactly what you're going to get. He may not be one of the ultra-talented superstars or anything like that at the quarterback position, but he's a reliable presence in the huddle. He brings a lot of stability to this role, and he is capable of doing his job well and more than giving your team a fighting chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's got Douglas going deep. And the Jets are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. The man is a legend. Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Patriots offense ready now for their second drive. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one taken in by Douglas. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Third and long. To throw is Brissett. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with a short field looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Williams in motion. First down for Aaron. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down. About 19 yards on that one, and they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. He slams it in there, and he is in. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The motion man here is Bourne. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. This one complete to Bourne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. First and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the man signed from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tony Adams there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throw it. Brissett has completed to Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here's Gibson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
The Jets offense ready to take over once again. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The throw on the run is complete.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. We're set. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Now it's Brissett. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's Bryce Behringer again to punch it away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Here's Gibson to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. This complete to Corley. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Give up the middle with Hall. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This complete to Pope. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That one caught by Pope. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. To throw is Brissett. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here is Brissett. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
Throwing again, Brissett. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. To the air again is Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and goal. Now, Brissett. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, Brissett. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Brissett gonna throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On the ground, Gibson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Jacoby Brissett. Touchdown, New England. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. On play action, Rodgers. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets go up by 3. It's 27-24. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one taken in by Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. They'll run here with Gibson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The motion man here is Bourne. 3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. That's caught by Bourne. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Has completed to Douglas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Now Gibson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now it's Brissett. That one caught by Polk. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Brissett. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Gibson now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers. Catch is made. That is Williams. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. Mike, let's have a conversation about the play-action passing game. There's this notion out there that in order for it to be good, you have to be a great running team, and it's actually not the case. The threat of a run in the down and distance is what generates great play action, and as you see here, it can lead to some big pickups.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And third down coming up.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
I always like to say, Mike, receivers in the NFL, they're not paid to make the easy ones. They're paid to make the hard ones, and that certainly is in that category, and he's able to move the chains because of it.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Zerline for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here is Brissett. In trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. Throw it. Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now with Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. He'll try the right side with Hall, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zerline. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. Brissett. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now, Brissett, open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.